world. Welcome.
Hello world,
Welcome.
welcome. Another
Ah,
DJ show, and it looks like Mark's got some photos
oh, bloody
behind him.
hell. We're going to get to that in a minute. Because today's episode is all about Opie. I wanted to make this day dedicated to you because, you know, life's been tough through times of change, through this pandemic and that. And
Mm.
everybody knows that you are one amazing person. You're you're most passionate, to do with your arts, with your skills. You're amazing. And the one thing what we've never touched on, and what people should know about, is actually you as a photographer, because that's who you are. And I've got paintings today which should have gone with Hopi to Bali, but for some unknown reason, well, we'll get to that another day. But for
And
some unknown reason, they all ended up in my possession. So, and they're for sale, and we're going to sell them if anybody's interested. I want to talk about them quickly and let Opie explain what these photos actually mean to him in photography. So I'm going to pick some out. He's going to quickly talk about the one in the red just behind me. Oh, it's wrong way.
other side. There we go.
So there you are, Opie.
um, this one this one was taken up in Arnhem Land. This photo, which is up north. It's up in the Northern Territories in Australia, and they do this festival every year called the Gama Festival, which all the indigenous tribes, because Australia used to be split up into very, very separate little tribes, and they all had different dialect, different language, different dances, and so they created this festival where people could express that and still practice their traditions. And so what happened is all of the tribes would practice their dances all year round, and then they would come to the festival, and the festival was to honor them and their tradition, and they would perform these
It's
dances.
amazing.
So they would also wear their colors, and the colors would represent the tribe that they're from. But yeah, this is
It's
their dance, and it's all of their dances are to do with sand as well, and like to represent different animals that they
it's
see.
an amazing.
Yeah,
It's an
it's really
amazing.
cool.
I loved it. Now going to next one, and we're gonna keep doing this for a bit. The next one is this way. There we are. If you can see that, Opie.
This one, I just personally liked it, because I thought it had contrast between, like, this guy was wearing all these rings and had tattoos and everything, and then was just sitting down on a park bench, just reading a book. And I thought it I thought it was really contrasting to, like, his
How did you get him
character.
to agree? Just take a photograph of his hand.
I asked. I was like, "Hey, I really like all the rings and the book. Can I take a photo?"
Ah,
And he was
and
like,
where
"Yeah,
did you take
sure,
that?
whatever." That was actually in Vancouver.
The next one I loved.
Yeah, that one, that one I took because for my whole life I've had this love-hate relationship with reading, due to my dyslexia. And yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what? Let's change it. And this was a book on photography, and so I was like, well, I like reading books about photography, so let's do
Oh,
something cool with it. So I
it's
did
absolutely
that.
amazing. I loved it.
Oh yeah, that one was taken at the Grand Canyon in Arizona, and yeah, it was taken on a big trek with my mum and my brother and everyone. Yeah, yeah, really nice.
There we go.
But it was a beautiful day, and it was not too hot, surprisingly.
I love this picture.
Ooh, this one is taken back up in Australia, um, on a long drive up towards Arnhem Land. This one was taken in Sri Lanka, and I was sitting there drinking my coconut, and then I look over and my mum's sitting there, but I actually freaked out at first because I saw the face staring back at me. I was like, "What the?" And then I was like, "Oh, it's just my mum." So I took a photo because I thought it was kind of funny.
I thought it was funny too because it took me twice to look at it.
Oh, this one was taken. It looks a little bit ragged, doesn't it? That's the ones where we tried to
Yeah,
cut
well,
the edges to stick
well,
it to
the
the
reason
frame.
why some of them are ragged at the edges, they was wrapped round an actual frame.
It was on a
So
it was
you've
on
got
a
to
frame.
remember that the picture is like that. So if you do purchase one and you want one, you get the frame and then you staple it behind. Not a very
Yeah.
good example there, but that's the way it goes.
That one was taken in Arizona. It's like autumn.
And don't worry, everybody. Every picture you'll see me pick up, a proper picture will come onto the right. I've got it covered.
Oh, this one. This one was taken in Italy. This was down at Cinque Terre, one of the alleyways going up towards our little hotel, where we were staying in the first
Nice.
city.
Well, it's a really nice
So
photo.
numero uno. And yeah, I thought it was quite nice because you got the old Italian style bikes. Oh, I know this one. I know it from the orange. This one's kind of funny. This was in Sri Lanka, and we were going to one of the Buddhist monk temples, and I saw this lady walking up, holding her dress, and I just loved the contrast between colors between her dress and the orange, the bright orange
amazing.
colors that they have there. But I used my 300 mm zoom lens, so all you got is the hands.
Nice. I feel like you've got a hand fetish.
Yeah, maybe. But I feel like hands speak so much.
Absolutely.
This is a traditional dress piece that they only wear once a year in Sri Lanka, and it's for the full moon ceremony. Yeah, that way. He's got his head down, but like they're whipping their heads around with these things. They're doing like this, so that's how you get that. This is also in Upata, in Sri Lanka, and it's on a hike. So you walk down this path, and I liked the fact that you just see this push bike, and it's like stacked to the brim with sticks, and no one, as far as I could see, around. This one also in Sri Lanka, but I liked it because you couldn't tell which one was the old and which one was the new.
That's quite true.
It's walking down towards Robson Street, isn't it? It's the trees looking up.
Fantastic.
This one was taken in near Byron Bay. It's on the east coast of Australia, and yeah, it was just a beautiful sunset. That's my mum. That's taken in Arizona, but yeah, she's playing the didgeridoo from Australia.
Fantastic. Then the last one I picked.
Oh, the beautiful lotus. This was taken in Upata in Sri Lanka, many, many years ago. And yeah, this is just beautiful, beautiful lotus flower there. And you can actually see the native little bee in the flower.
Oh yeah. And there's a lot more photos. They were just some that I picked out. But like it says, they are for sale. If anybody wants them, please get in touch. Leave us a message, and we'll figure out a price and how we're going to get it to you. This is your life, Hopi. And you can read a person through their art, as I've always said. And now you all know he's got an hand fetish. But we'll go past that point.
Bloody bastard.
But on that point, we're gonna say goodbye.
Yeah.
Everybody here from Victoria, it's a goodbye from me here.
And from Bali here, saying my goodbyes, and
We
it's
are
awesome. We
the
are
BJs.
the BJs.
Get in there. Just get down and follow
Exactly.
us. Follow us. We're doing the Hopi Fund. He needs help. We all need help. But he's out in Bali. He's fighting times.